Hi boys and girls, I'm back in my playroom to read you another fantastic story. I hope you had a wonderful spring break and I hope you got outside and did something super fun and maybe enjoyed some of the holidays that passed with your families. And today I chose the book Stone Soup, and it's retold by Heather Forrest and illustrated by Susan Gaber. And I chose this book because we just had some holidays this past week, Passover and Easter, and also Ramadan is coming up. And I thought that maybe this would be a good book to read to you because it's all about coming together as a family, as a town, as a group. And so I chose this book to read to you today. All right, are you ready to read with me? Stone Soup. There once was a comfortable little village nestled in the mountains. The people who lived there had more than enough to keep themselves content. One day, two travelers came along. Their coats were tattered or torn, their hats were all yucky and messed up, their dusty shoes had holes in their soles. Hungry and tired, one traveler said to the other, "Surely someone here can spare a bit of food." They were hungry. They looked boldly on a door. It creaked open and a woman asked, "What do you want?" "Please," said one of the travelers, "we are hungry. Do you care? Will you share?" "Do you have any food?" The woman squinted her eyes and tartly replied, "No." She quickly slammed the door shut. Was that nice? I don't think so. The travelers walked a little farther down the road and knocked on another door. A young boy answered. His chocolate brown eyes were sweet. "Good day," he said shyly. "What do you want?" "Please," said one of the travelers, "we are hungry. Do you care? Will you share? Do you have any food?" The boy replied, "There is no food here," and closed the door. My. The travelers wandered wearily through the village, knocking on every door. But everywhere they heard, "I don't care, I won't share. There is no food." They sat to rest beside a well. One traveler sighed and clutched his empty belly. He said, "If there is really no food in this elegant little village, then the people who live here are in greater need than we are. We should make them our magical soup." So he said, if there's no food, what are they all eating? Maybe we'll make them magical soup. The two travelers climbed up on the edge of the well and shouted, "We are master cooks. If anyone in this town has a big black pot, we will make the most delicious soup anyone has ever tasted." A door slowly opened. A round man emerged carrying a gigantic black pot. "I love to eat," he said. "Here's a pot. Let me see what two master cooks can do with it." "Watch and see," said one traveler with glee. I wonder what this soup is going to be like. The travelers filled the pot with cold water and built a fire. Soon the flames licked the sides of the pot and billows of steam rose into the air. Curious people began to gather. "What is happening?" the townspeople asked. "We are making an unusual soup," said one of the travelers. "It requires a special magical ingredient. I am certain we will find it in this town." All the eyes in the crowd watched as one of the travelers reached down and picked up an ordinary stone. He tossed it into the pot with a splash. "We're making stone soup," he said. "It will be nutritious, delicious, incredible, and edible. But it would taste better," he paused and sighed, "if we only had a carrot." I wonder where they're going to get a carrot from. "Where would we find a carrot in this town?" the other travelers asked. "We knocked on every door, and everywhere we heard, 'I don't care, I won't share.' There is no food." "Then perhaps we cannot make the delicious soup after all," they both announced with a sad shrug of their shoulders and began to turn away. A child timidly raised her hand and said, "Wait, I might have a small carrot." "Excellent," shouted the travelers. "Bring what you got, put it in the pot." Can you say that with me? Bring what you got, put it in the pot. We're making stone soup. This magical soup would taste even better if we had a potato, they added. A deep voice in the back of the crowd called out, I have a potato. Wonderful, shouted the travelers. Help me. Bring what you got. Put it in the pot. We're making stone soup. It would taste better still, they said, if we had just a few more ingredients. Perhaps, said one villager, I could bring a green bean. Well, said another, if you're going to bring a green bean, I will bring a kernel of corn. I shall not be outdone, cried another. I will bring an egg noodle. One by one, voices announced, I will bring a slice of celery. I will bring a pinch of pepper. I can bring a sprig of parsley. I might have a tiny turnip. Well, why are you waiting? Cried the travelers. Bring what you got. Put it in the pot. We're making stone soup. Can you say that part with me again? Bring what you got. Put it in the pot. We're making stone soup. Everyone in the town ran home to bring one small thing to put in the pot. Food flew through the air and landed with splashes in the growing soup. Soon the huge pot was full of simmering. A wonderful smell drifted through the air. Look at all of that yummy fruits and vegetables. Mostly vegetables. The smell was so tempting. People brought out bowls, spoons, chairs, and tables. They placed hearty loaves of bread, chunks of cheese, and bowls of fruit on the tablecloths. Everyone came to taste the soup and marveled at the flavor. It's amazing, said one woman. These two travelers made such a delicious soup out of a stone. Out of a stone, said the travelers with a grin, and a magical ingredient, sharing. As the travelers left the town, they said, if anyone ever wants to make this soup again, just remember the recipe. Can you say these words with me? Bring what you got. Put it in the pot. Every bit counts, from the largest to the least. Together we can celebrate a stone soup feast. What a beautiful story, stone soup. Boys and girls, I made a big pot here, and it says stone soup. And what I would like you to do is draw me a picture of your favorite vegetable or whatever you'd like to contribute to our kindergarten stone soup. And you can email it to me. Ask your moms and dads to email me a picture of what you would like to contribute to our kindergarten stone soup, and I'll print it out and glue it on our giant pot, and hopefully we can fill it up with all of the things from all of the kids in kindergarten. All right, boys and girls, see you tomorrow. Bye.